Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines we have for you today. You're going to like it. XRP 80 cents, and it's holding and looks bullish. But get this. The chances for settlement for Ripple in the SEC versus Ripple case post-judgment just went up tenfold. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on Twitter and YouTube for exclusive content. Right now, the market is at $1.26 trillion for crypto. 1.27% up in the last 24 hours. By the way, home of the only digital asset that has clarity in the United States. It's XRP, ladies and gentlemen. 80 cents this morning. We're up 3% in the last 24 hours. We're up 71.5% on the 7-day. Come on in. Yeah. What do you think all the large money's going to do? Or that retail investor even who's sitting on the sideline saying, you know, I'm just waiting for a little bit of clarity. Well, guess what? You just got it. What do you think they're going to do? I know what I think they're going to do. Right here, ProCoin News. Shout out to the OG here. Give them a follow. Your opportunity to load the XRP boat at 20 cents is gone. Never coming back, they say. 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, all gone. This next jump over $1 might never see sub $1 again. But by the time you figure that out, it will be too late. Way too late. You've been early, but early is about to end. Oh, ProCoin News just dropped it like it's hot. Come on in. Yeah. I like the enthusiasm in that tweet. And I like the facts in this one. XRP's trading volume, says David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple. XRP's trading volume as a percentage of market cap is 4 times higher than Bitcoin's. I'm not sure if that's good, bad, interesting, or meaningless. Well, I get it, David. I know you can't speak on that, but I tell you this, I think it's absolutely meaningful. That's what I think, and I think it speaks to what I just proposed about what do you think institutions, people on the sidelines, big money, small money, were all waiting for some level of clarity, and XRP just got it. Then there's this guy. He testified yesterday in front of the Senate committee. Oh, brother. Do I got to show him? I got to show him. I have to. I'm sorry. But at any rate, I wanted to show this because the SEC Chair Gensler made a pitch for additional funding his agency multi-billion budget on Wednesday, telling lawmakers the agency must expand to protect investors against crypto industry rife with non-compliance. I got it right here. Not only do you not need to get more funding, I can get you to save a little bit of money right now and have more clarity for the SEC. Fire this guy. Fire this guy, send him home and his political agenda. Send his ass home. And I tell you what, we could easily get another person in there that could clearly see that all we really need here is a one-pager put up on the SEC site to provide clarity for everyone in the space. Let's use the Torres doctrine. Yeah, the recent ruling in the Ripple case. And here we go. There's more FUD here. Jane Addams. Oh, Jane. Jane. What in the hell are we going to do? If they not got books in Nevada, what the hell's going on here? XRP is a security. Federal judge ruled institutional sales are security sales and concluded that Ripple institutional sales of XRP constitute the unregistered offer of a sale of investment contract in violation of Section 5 of the Securities Act. Whew, cope harder, she says. No, I think the only one having trouble coping is Jane, unfortunately, here. And you know what? I usually appreciate the things Jane shares and the difference of opinion even at times. But I can tell you, Bitcoin doesn't have legal clarity. And if anything, Jane, that should be shaking your shoes right now. And if it doesn't, everybody who holds Bitcoin better understand, or any other asset out here, because Ripple went 8 years before they were sued over the use of XRP, the digital asset. John Deaton rightfully here says, and shares the actual language from the ruling from the judge. All one needs to do is read the plain language of Torres's decision to know the truth. XRP is not a security. It's the circumstances surrounding the sale of the underlying asset that dictates whether an investment contract exists. Someone might want to inform Jane that in 2013, Bitcoin was used as a security in the Shavers case. Being packaged and sold as a security, in that case, didn't turn Bitcoin into a security, just like Ripple utilizing XRP in securities transactions to institutions doesn't turn XRP into security, and nor does it turn oil into a security, because you have a securities contract between the arrangement of two parties for the oil. Gee, Manetti. Whew. Good morning. Mr. Hubert says, oh, how the tables have turned here. Times have changed. Coin Bureau thanks being greater than your initial bias. No doubt about it. This is a person who is really biased against this, and that wouldn't surprise me at all. I believe that is mainly backed by Andreessen Horowitz over there at Coin Bureau, isn't it? I don't even believe it's this guy's actual channel. Well, that's a conversation for another day, but nevertheless, take a listen to what he says here.
This is significant because conducting an ICO is one of the SEC's crackdown criteria, as is staking.
Watch out, ETH!
XRP has neither. Instead, XRP uses a consensus mechanism that's literally called consensus, and which consists of trusted nodes that process transactions in the order they come in. XRP is not proof of stake. By contrast, almost every cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Monero has conducted an ICO, and almost every cryptocurrency coin besides BTC and its forks, LTC, Doge, and XMR, is proof of stake. In sum, XRP is different from almost every other crypto, especially when it comes to SEC-related stuff. This raises the question of why XRP was singled out, and there are many theories. Feel free to share yours in the comments.
Well, it feels good just to hear them say it. I got to be honest here. No doubt about it. But look, things like this are happening all over the world, and I just want to be clear here that there is no mistake that things like this are going to continue to unroll, not only across the world, but very soon, I believe you're going to see these kinds of things happening right in the United States too, because XRP is not a security in the United States. And that is not something you could say about any other digital asset right now. And look, if people think that I'm being, less as I should be, a bad winner, well, you're right, okay? I'm a flawed guy. What the hell do you want me to do? Over 2.5 years we've been going through this, right? I'm going to have to rub it a little bit, all right? We took a lot of heat. And when we needed help and we needed the community's help, what happened? They threw us a boat anchor instead of a rope. There was no lifeline. But you know what? I'm trying to fight through that nanny boo-boo stuff, which is difficult some days. Look, I know this, but you know this. But I'll tell you, look, all I have to say is I do want all boats to rise, right? Even though I recognize everyone else wanted our boat to sink. But the reality is everybody better get on this page that we're on. And they better get in the boat that we're in. And they better start going down the path that we went down. Because it's the only way to get yourself to a place where we're at today. And it's painful. But you better find your way there. Because if you don't make your way in the project or token to where you're going to find some kind of real use case like what XRP provides for multiple business models because of payments, right? Because it is the world decentralized exchange. That's what the XRP ledger is. You're going to have a tough time in this space, whether it's Gary Goldman Gensler in the SC chair or not. After nearly 3 years, the court ruled July 13th, a day to be remembered, ladies and gentlemen. Decision delivered a landmark win for Ripple in the entire United States crypto industry. XRP is not a security, and love seeing this from Ripple. Love seeing this. This is amazing. Brad Garlinghouse chimes in too. He says here, it's been less than a week since the decision dropped, and I'm still overwhelmed with gratitude for and hugely proud of this team. An unequivocal win for Ripple and for crypto in the U.S. That's the bottom line. And there's no doubt about it. And Brad, you know, your conviction and everyone at Ripple and the legal team as well, Stuart Atorrney and everyone there, Matt Solomon, everyone else who's fought so hard, you know, the courage to fight through this decision, that's what we have to remember. You know, every once in a while in your life, and shout out to Digital Asset Investor, because when ETHgate was first broke open, and make no mistake about it, DAI broke that open, and also inspired me as well as so many others to play a best supporting role in this fight to bring justice, decentralized justice. Make no mistake about it. He won't say it, and nobody else will either, but I'll tell you this, absolutely, without a doubt, ETHgate helped to change this case. There's no question. The funny business that went on absolutely went into the ruling of the judge's decision. I can't imagine how long we would still be in this quagmire waiting for a ruling, and what that ruling would be had the Hinman emails not become a part of the judge's decision, which is why we got to see them. So shout out to everybody who figured out, you know what, sometimes you got to pick which hill you're going to die on. And I'm so glad we all took the stand together. Right here, Darren Moore, give him a follow. The guy does an incredible job. He sits down with the one and only attorney Jeremy Hogan, and guess what he says? Now that we've got a ruling in the case, the chances for a settlement just went up tenfold. And before I play this quick clip for you, which is very important and you're going to want to hear it, let me just say, if they do a post-judgment settlement, that means that Ripple and XRP will have absolute clarity if they settle. The early sales will get a waiver and more than likely a no action letter going forward on what they do on the back end. And I'll tell you something, that means the door is shut and every other project will have to go through the Ripple gauntlet, the same path that they went legally to get the clarity until Congress provides some kind of legislation that puts all of this to rest. Take a listen to this clip.
You know, the head of the SEC at the time. I mean, a lot can happen in 2 years. It just drags this whole process out. I think the problem with the settlement before now is, I think that my guess is that the SEC was going to Ripple and saying, we'll settle with you, but you have to register all of your XRP as a security moving forward. And that destroys Ripple's business model. So I don't think that it was really in the works. Now that we have a non-security designation, that might change. You know, the chance of a settlement, this case just went up tenfold. This case just went up tenfold. This case just went up tenfold, you know, from Wednesday until now. So we'll see what happens. There could still be a settlement in the works.
Wow. I tell you something, again, a settlement would absolutely shut the door at this point, at this early stage, on the rest of the crypto space, giving clarity to just XRP. Think of it for a moment. And then ask yourself, how ridiculous is this? Or is it? Despite the prevailing price consolidation, prominent chartist Ed Grad Crypto, who we value greatly on this channel, as well as all of the other technical analysts for providing knowledge, forecasts a possible 777% upsurge in XRP value within the next 7 days. Well, we've seen a little bit of a surge. We don't know what will happen. We know the 80 cent range, is a very key area. And if we get above, I believe they said the $1.20 range, watch out. But I know there's a lot of people out here between $10 and $25. I'm one of those people. I have a dedicated small bag of XRP that I plan that allow myself permission to take advantage of that and experience, a little bit of gains for myself. I've missed the last 2 bull runs, but between 10 and 25 bucks is kind of where my head is. So what do I do mentally if it goes to $6.57 or $7? Do I choose to take the shorter gain, or do I choose to sit it out and wait? These are the kinds of mental exercises you want to be prepared for. You want to walk through these scenarios. How soft or hard are those price targets for yourself, if at all? These are kinds of things we work on all the time in a Digital Perspective Mastermind group, as well as trust, private equity for non-accredited investors. If you have not joined the Digital Perspective Mastermind group, please click the link and take advantage of the special offer underneath of there. Do the 3-day free trial, and make sure you make the investment in yourself and get into that group, because it truly is a mastermind group. And we're talking about everything from whether it's Flare, Songbird, Trust, private equity for non-accredited people, or any other of the hot topics, whether it's about keeping your wealth, growing your wealth, maintaining your wealth for your family and into the future. Those are the things we're focused on. And now that we've got clarity for XRP, I can tell you there is a lot to take advantage of inside of that group. Click the link for that also. That's going to do it for me. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. I'll catch all of you on the next one.